One of the Digimon Seeker's main protagonists, Eiji Nagasumi, makes his initial debut in BT-14, and with him, his signature Digimon, Fenri-Lugamon. If you like swarming the field, doing 7+ security checks in one turn, and bending the rules of the game to play when the memory count is on your opponent's side, then this is the deck for you. Let's go over a quick deck list, and then we'll hop into some gameplay so that you can see for yourself why this deck is something to watch out for. Alright, here is the list that we're going to be running with today. We have 4 Balmons. This is the egg of choice because it's X Antibody Sons of Chaos. Its inheritable is extremely useful. Not once per turn, your turn, when a Digimon card with Dark Animal Sons of Chaos is trashed from your hand, this Digimon may Digivolve into that card. So you can do some pretty cool plays with your level 4s. You can Digivolve all the way up to a level 6 with 1 attack by chaining your various different trashing effects. It doesn't come up super often, but when it does, it's pretty awesome. You still have to pay the memory cost though, so gotta be careful there. We got the signature rookie of the deck, 4 copies of Lugamon. Same thing, Dark Animal, X Antibody Sons of Chaos. At the start of main phase, you can place 1 Eiji Nagasumi from hand or trash, and then you gain a memory. So he's your main way to play your tamer. Yeah, really everything that you can ask for. And then when you play a Digimon with Dark Animal Sons of Chaos in its trait, you gain a memory. Pretty good. We also play Dracmon. Dracmon has a very similar effect of Balmon, or as Balmon. When attacking, not once per turn, this Digimon can Digivolve into a Undead is irrelevant. It's a Dark Animal from my trash. So another way. You can also get some Light Search here with its on-play effect, but nothing super special there. Play 2 Blocker Fastgoes. It's Dark Animal. You can spit it out with Fenrir or Soul-Luga. It's pretty cool. 4 Gabumons. Its trait doesn't really synergize, but it's a very effective rookie still. Start a main phase, gain a memory if your opponent has a Digimon. And then the classic, when attacking, draw 1, trash 1. Very good effect. Well, until we get another Lugamon, we're just playing the Gabumons. On at the level 4 stage, we have Fangmon. On play when attacking, return a purple Digimon with Dark Animal from trash to hand, then trash a card in your hand. So you return 1, trash 1. Pretty good stuff. On play and when attacking. So when you bring it back with Fenrir, when you bring it back with Soul-Lugar, you can do some cool things in combo with Balmon and other cards. The signature 4, Lugarmon. When attacking, trash 1, draw 1, and then if you have Eiji in his evolution cards, gain 1. Same effect as Luga in Inheritance, so very good level 4. We also play 3 copies of the Black Gatomon, so this is a Dark Animal that has Rush, and that's basically what it's used for. You play a bunch of cats with Fenrir-Luga, and then you attack for game. At the level 5 stage, Lugar, end of turn, delete this Digimon, draw 2, then you can return a Luga from trash to hand. And then on delete, you can trash up to 3 cards with Dark Animal Sons of Chaos with that trait, and then you can delete an opponent's level 3 or lower. For every card you trash, you can add 1, so you can basically delete up to a level 6 with Lugar. It's your primary way of deletion in the early game. It's also your primary way to fuel your trash in the early game, so very important level 5. The other level 5 is Soul-Lugarmon. So this is the one that you want to build in your ideal Fenrir stack. When Digivolving, you can play a level 3 or lower Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos. If Eiji is in his source, you can play a level 4. And then when attacking, you can trash 1 card in your hand to gain a memory. And then his inheritable, when a card with Dark Animal Sons of Chaos is played, you can unsuspend this Digimon. So he's the way that your Fenrir goes and does 6+ checks. 2 copies of Chimeramon, because we're going to play a bunch of Digimon, and Chimeramon is a free way to build a second Fenrir, or to just get that last check that you need for game. 4 copies of Fenrir. Fenrir is the namesake of the deck. Very strong card. When Digivolving, you can play 1 level 4 or lower. If you have Eiji, you can play 2 more. So you can play 3 level 4 or lower Dark Animal Sons of Chaos. Very powerful when Digivolving effect. When attacking, you can delete 1 of your opponent's level 3 or lower to unsuspend. For every one of your Digimon in play, you can add 1. So if you get the full effect of his when Digivolving effect to play 3 Digimon, including himself, you'll have 4 Digimon on the board, so you can delete a level 7 and unsuspend. Very powerful effect. It enables the OTK, and it gets rid of stuff in the way. And then the signature game-breaking mechanic of this card is your turn. The condition to end the turn becomes your opponent having 3 or more memory. So now the turn no longer ends when the memory gauge swings over to your opponent's side. The turn only ends when your opponent has 3 or more. So you effectively get 6 possible memory on your turn to work with if they give you 3. So extremely powerful effect. It allows you to really overextend much further than you otherwise would be able to, and you can put out a lot more damage than you would initially think from just reading the card because of this effect. Very, very crazy. 1 copy of Shine Greymon on Ruin mode because this card is crazy broken, and a lot of decks are going wide in this format, and it's very, very powerful against that. Wisdom Training. The training cards debut in BT-14. These cards are insane. So we max out on this because our deck for the most part is all purple. So we can take full advantage of it, and we like to build a line, so Wisdom Training is perfect. The Namesake Tamer AG Nagasumi. At security, play it for free. Start a main phase if your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory, and then you can Mind Link. During the main phase, you can Mind Link to one of your Digimon with Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos. This allows you to basically take it from the battle area and attach it as the bottom evolution source, granting its inheritable effects. His inheritable effects are Alliance and Blocker. Really, really powerful effects. And then at the end of all turns, you can play him out. So you can Mind Link to attach it, you can end the Mind Link to detach at the end of your turn and your opponent's turn. Whatever the situation calls for. And then 4 Analog Youths, because it allows you to cycle, get cards in the trash, and when you delete your Fenri-Lugamon at the end of your turn, you can potentially wrap it back to and keep your turn with Analog Youth. Very, very powerful combo-based deck. If you like aggression, if you like going wide, this is the deck for you. Let's hop into the games. Alright, in this game I'm going first. Yep, just checking my hand. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Pretty good. Have a rookie, 2 Analog Youths for search. This is pretty much everything I would want. Maybe, hopefully, I can trash an AG off of one of these Analog Youths. Alright, I'm going to hatch Balmon. Yep, and then Analog Youth for 2. Reveal top 3. I'll take the Fenrir and trash the other 2. Alright, my opponent hatches Kiaro, Digivolve into Cutemon, and then plays a Pillowmon. So now he has 2 Floodgates ready. Pillowmon makes it so I can't play Digimon by card effects. Cutemon makes it so I can't reduce evolution costs. Gabumon promotes, start a main phase, gain a memory. Digivolve into Fangmon for 2. And then we're going to attack security with Fang. Fang's when attacking, return a purple from trash. Trash 1. I'm going to trash the Soul Lugar, and then I'll activate the effect of Balmon. When I trash a card, one of my Digimon can Digivolve into that trash card for its cost. So I'll Digivolve into Soul Lugar for 3. I'll draw. Unfortunately, his when Digivolving effect doesn't work. I'll draw a card with Gabumon and then trash 1. And hindsight's 2020. If I activated that effect first, I would have been able to trash the Fenri-Lugamon and then Digivolve into that one instead of Soul. But we run into a Magna Angemon Ace. We crash at 8k. Also spend the analog to gain a memory and hatch an egg, but it is his go at 2. All in all, not the worst. I'd rather get the stuff in the trash, but ideally the Fenri-Lugamon is way better because I can draw extra cards, trash cards from my hand, and then delete something. Could have deleted the Pillowmon there, which would have been really clutch, but he promotes Cute, evos to Angemon for 2, and that's it. I'll Digivolve into Luga. And then I'll play another analog, put him to 1, and there's the AG, so it's going to the trash. Gonna take another Fenrir. Probably. No, I'm gonna take the Fenri-Lugon. I already have a Fenrir, and then I'll trash the other 2. So now there's an AG in the trash ready for Lugamon's main effect, which is what I was trying to go for with these 2 Analog Youths in the starting hand, and it works out. The attack security, just a Lugamon, nothing special here. Plays TK for 3 on play, grab the top part of security, And then he can take the yellow vaccine and put it to the bottom, puts Boutmon to the bottom. And then when a card is added to security, you can suspend the TK and gain a memory. When I promote Luga, start a main phase, grab an AG from the trash, gain a memory. Now I gotta get this Pillowmon off the board because as long as Pillow's here, I can't actually do any of the plays I want. So I'm gonna attack the Angemon with Lugarmon. When attacking, trash one, then draw one, and if I have AG, I gain a memory. So we'll gain one. Baumon's effect Digivolve into the Hellugar for 3. And I'm hitting the Angemon. Angemon's on delete. He puts himself to the bottom of security. At the end of the turn, I'm going to end the Mind Link with AG, and then I'll delete the Hellugar to draw 2, return a Luga, and then I'm going to trash some cards as well so that I can delete the Pillowmon. Suspend the 2 analog views to go back to 0, hatching. And I think I'm realizing right here I needed to use Hellugar's effect to trash some cards. Even though I don't need to delete a level 3, you actually want to, so it's a casual game here, so I'm trashing the cards. Even though I should have done that before drawing, but I had the level 4 and then a Fasco that I wanted to get out of my hand, and that's just to set up for later. My opponent was very nice to let me do that. But yeah, normally if you're in a tournament game or whatever, you make sure that you trash the cards before you delete the Digimon. And I'll just Digivolve into the Lugarmon for 2. That way we have the 4 ready. We already have an AG. And then he unsuspends, promotes the Pillow, activates Messenger of Hope for 1, lets him look at his security, and then Digivolve into a applicable Digimon. And if he Digivolves with that effect, he gets to recover 1. So he Digivolves into the Angemon effectively for 1, and then he Messengers of Hope again for 1, searches security, Digivolve for 3, and then recover 1. And then he suspends the TK to gain a memory because a card was added to his security stack. And the Kiaromon, when a card is removed from security, he can get jamming. So the stack right now is jamming. He Digivolves into Kazuchi. Trashing security from Boutmon's main effect in order to reduce the cost. And then Evos into Kazuchi. Kazuchi on Digivolve, if you have 3 security, gains 2 memory. And so that's how he is able to keep turn. Swings 2 checks, unsuspend with Boutmon, and swing 2 more checks. So just like that, I got 4 security melted by Kazuchimon. And now I'm a little scared here, but I think with the cards I currently have in my hand, I'll be able to, barring anything hitting me in security, I'll be able to clear and end the game here. Alright, I was really fearing the Pillowmon, but he goes physical training, grabs Venus, and then it's my go at 2, so I'm going to unsuspend, draw, and promote the Lugar instantly. Start of the main phase, I'll gain 1 from AG. I'll Mind Link immediately, add AG to Lugar's evolution source. And then I'm just going to Digivolve into the Soul Lugarmon, because I think I can end the game right now. So Digivolve, play a level 4 Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos, because I have AG. Otherwise, I would only be able to play at 3. I'll gain 2 memory, 1 from Luga and 1 from Lugar's Inheritable. I'll swing at security. When attacking, I will trash 1 card in my hand in order to gain a memory. So I'll gain, and then Baumon's effect, Digivolve into that trashed card. So Digivolve into Fenrir for 4, draw. When Digivolving, I can play 3 level 4 or lower Dark Animals or Sons of Chaos because I have AG. Otherwise, I'd only be able to play 1. So AG is really important. And I'm going to play the blocker Fasco. When I play a Digimon, I unsuspend from the Inheritable on Soul Lugar, and then I'm going to activate Alliance. So it's 2 checks at 18k. We will swing again. When attacking, delete the Kazuchimon to unsuspend, and then I'll suspend Lugar for Alliance again, so 2 checks at 18k. And then I can swing for game. And I had a Black Gatomon in my hand as well for another swing, so a lot of damage there. Okay, in this game, looks like I'm going second. Oh my god, this hand is horrible. Definitely not gonna keep this one. Nah, that's much better. Alright, my opponent hatches a Koromon. Evos into Agumon, so it looks like we're playing against Wargray or Black Wargray. And then just plays an Agumon for 3. He reveals the top 4, and looks like he's going to get one target, one of these Greymon. Takes the Greymon, the EX1 Greymon. Has that inheritable when attacking to play a tie that costs 3 or less. I'm going to draw Black Gato. Digivolve into Gabumon. And in order to start filling up the trash, I think I'm going to play Dracmon for 3, reveal the top 3, trash a Dark Animal, take a Dark Animal, and put the rest on bottom. I reveal 3 non-targets, so they're all going to the bottom. And that's, I'm pretty sad about that one. And I just Digivolve for 3 in the back into the Black Gatomon. Main reason why is because I have the Helluga in my hand, and I really want to go into that. So I can delete something, get some card cycle. Overall, it's the best opening that you can have is to get the Helluga fast so that you can delete your own stack and start cycling your cards through your trash. It's usually the first stack is not the one that you want to go for the full line in. You want to go for it on the second stack. The first stack ideally is designed around purely just getting cards in your trash and making sure you don't die. So my opponent promotes Agumon, Digivolve into Greymon for 2. Digivolve into Greymon X for 0. And it looks like he's a little bit bricked because he's declaring an attack at security with Greymon X. Playing a tie for free, drawing a card with Koromon. And he's doing 6, 7, 8k, or no, I think he gives blocker to the Agumon. But either way, the Greymon X lives, hits an AG in security. And then he Digivolves for 0 into Agumon X. And he's going to reveal the top 3, adding a Greymon, and he has just one target. Digivolves into Greymon for 2, but then he gains the memory from its own effect, since he does have an Agumon in his evolution source. You won't gain it ordinarily if you just have Agumon X, because Agumon X is not Agumon, but there is a normal Agumon in that evolution source, so he will gain the memory there. And then he'll suspend the tie to also gain a memory, so effectively evolving for 0. Digivolve into Greymon X. And then he just plays another tie to give me my 3. I think he gives the 1k to that unsuspended Greymon X stack, so it's currently 6, 7, 8, 9k. 9k blocker. But not having a level 5 there, he's going a little slow, so I'm going to take advantage of this. I promote, I gain 1 from AG. And the only thing on my mind right now is deleting both of these, because once Greymon X starts protecting the stack, it gets real hard to delete a sticky stack like that. So this is the prime opportunity for me to delete it. And I have the Fenri-Lugamon in my hand, so I swing at the suspended Greymon X with Black Gato. When attacking, I draw 1 trash one with Gabumon. I trash the Fenri-Lugar. This triggers Balmon's effect. I can Digivolve into that card for 3. And I'm swinging 9k at him. He has his 9k blocker. So I do have retaliation though, because of the Black Gato's inheritable. So he's debating on letting it go or blocking. He lets it go. But I think it would have been better if he blocked there, because he's about to get both stacks deleted anyway. At least in the situation where he blocks, I don't get to draw 2. Play Drakmon. I will take the Fangmon and trash the Black Gaudomon. Bottom deck in the Wisdom Training. At the end of the turn, I delete the Hell-Lugar stack to draw 2. Then I may return a Luga from the trash. I don't have one. And then I can trash up to 3 cards with Dark Animal or Sons of Chaos in my hand and delete a level 3 or higher Digimon, increasing the level by 1 for each card. So I can delete up to a level 6 if I trash 3 cards. I'd trash the Fasco and delete the level 4 Greymon X. And his go at 3. He does have 2 ties, but he has no bodies on the board. He hatches a Coromon, and I think it's just in his best interest to rebuild back up. He's in no pressure of dying next turn. It's just a couple Drakmons. Plays the Agumon for 3. Gonna check the top 4 and add a Greymon or Omnimon and 1 tie. He only has 1 target here, so he's gonna take the Gaiomon to the hand. Bottom deck the rest. And then just Digivolve in the back, Greymon for 2. Giving me 2. Draw for turn, hatch, start of the main phase. AG gains me a memory since he has a Digimon in play. Digivolve Luga in the back. Digivolve Drakmon into Lugar for 2. Gonna Mind Link to the Lugarmon. We'll swing. When attacking, trash 1, draw 1, and then if I have an AG, I gain a memory. So I trash the Soul Lugar, the draw card, gain a memory, and then Drakmon's effect lets me Digivolve. When attacking, I can Digivolve into a Dark Animal or Undead. Soul Lugarmon is a Dark Animal, so I will Digivolve into that for his cost of 3. And when Digivolving, I can play a level 3 or lower, but because I'm Mind Linked with AG, I can play level 4. So I play the Black Gado. I'll gain a memory from Lugar's Inheritable, and then I will suspend the Black Gado, I believe, for Alliance. Yep. So now I'm doing 14k, 2 checks. And the first check is a Hades Force, so, yeah. Fenrir's biggest weakness, security bombs. The play immediately stops when I check an option card that kills the stack. I'll go ahead and chip with the Drakmon. Oh, I think he accidentally. Yeah. He accidentally took the top card of his deck and recovered 1, so he put it back. Drakmon hits the Omnimon. He's at 3 security. And now I'm thinking, what do? I lost my AG. I have a Luga in the back that'll recover it. He has 2 ties. So I just play the Luga for 3. I want to guarantee that I have 1 AG on my next turn. So I would have evoed over the Luga in raising, but I need to have AG. The deck kind of doesn't function without the Tamer. So I would have liked to give him less than 3, but now he has the wide open opportunity now with the double tie. He's cycled through a decent amount of his deck, so he'll be able to do a decent amount here. Algo X has 1 target, Metal Greymon X. Digivolve into Metal Greymon for 3. And then he can suspend the 2 ties to gain 2 memory. And I think he did give 1k in blocker to that Greymon stack when he promoted it. Gonna attach the X antibody option card to Metal Greymon. Yep, so suspend. Attack security, raid into the Luga. They'll play a tie from Greymon's effect. And then X antibody evolve into Metal Greymon X for 1. Spending the tie to gain the 1 back. On Digivolve, he can delete a 6k or less. So he's gonna draw with Coromon first, and then when Digivolve, he's gonna delete the Black Gatomon, and then he did raid with Piercing into the Lugamon, so it's gonna be for 1 check at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, more than enough. And now I have nothing. I have nothing but a Lugamon, and this man probably is gonna go into a Black War or something like that. He has 3 ties in the back. He goes into Gaiomon. Interesting choice, going into Gaiomon. I guess he really wanted the raid into the Lugamon. But I think it would have been better if he just Digivolved into Metal X without raiding, and then Digivolve into Gaiomon. But because he is a Gaiomon, he will unsuspend during my unsuspend phase, and then Metal Grey X's inheritable will trash the top of my security. So I promote Luga, and first thing I do is start a main phase, grab an AG from the trash to gain a memory. And with this current board state, I have to do something. Otherwise, I am just dead on board. Gaiomon has Sec +1, and then he can just swing the Agumon for game. So I'm gonna Digivolve for 2 into the Lugarmon. And I'm noticing that Gaiomon actually doesn't have the Greymon X for protection. So with the Hell Lugar in my hand, I actually can delete that Gaiomon. I think I will. So I swing at security. When attacking, trash 1, draw 1. I'll gain a memory from the Lugar. Yep, gain the memory, and then Digivolve into Hell Lugar for 3. Swing in at security. And he does have blocker, but regardless of if he blocks or not, Hell Lugar's on deletion effect will delete the Gaio. Surprisingly, he lets it go. So it may be because he wasn't sure how this deck functions. It is still a new deck, but even if he blocks there, regardless, I'm still gonna get the on delete to trash 3 and delete the Gaiomon. But the big thing is, because he didn't block it, AG is going to be able to stay, which is pretty good for me. So I'm going to play the analog for 2. I reveal top 3, take the Soul Lugar and trash the rest. At the end of the turn, I end the Mind Link with AG, and then I'll delete the Hell Lugar to draw 2, return a Lugamon from the trash to my hand, and then I will trash 3 Dark Animals / Sons of Chaos cards from my hand to delete the Gaiomon, and I'll suspend the Analog Youth to gain a memory and hatch an egg. And then he's at 1, so he'll unsuspend his ties, hatch. Start of main phase, all 3 ties are going to trigger and give that Agumon plus 3k in blocker. But he has 3 ties, so he can totally build up this Agumon in the front. Digivolves for 2 into Greymon, and then he suspends all 3 ties to gain 3 memory, effectively gaining 1 memory. He doesn't get the when Digivolving effect since he already does have a tie in play though. Digivolve for 0 into Greymon X. Digivolves Agumon X in the back. And then just puts me to 1 with Metal Greymon. Not bad. It's pretty scary here because I have no Digimon raising. He has 2 bodies. I have 2 security. So if he has the ability to Digivolve into Gaiomon, I am just dead. I Digivolve Luga. Digivolve Lugar for 2. And then we just Digivolve into Soul Luga for 3. And we just gotta pray he doesn't have it. Because if he doesn't have it, evolving all the way up to the 5 in the back is... I'm basically guaranteed to get the game if I don't die here. So the thing is, he has 3 ties, he has a Metal Greymon, so I just need to pray that he doesn't get a way to get Sec +1. But from seeing the cards that he's shown so far with his Metal Grey X being the newer Metal Grey X, the one that doesn't give Sec +1, I don't actually think he has a way to win the game this turn. He's gonna X Antibody. Gonna swing at security. Activates the X Antibody to Digivolve for 1 into Metal Greymon X. Suspending the 3 ties in order to gain 3 memory. And he's doing 1 check 13, I think it is. 13 or 12, depending on how many ties he put on there. I think he was digging for the level 6. And it looks like he had it. Black War X for 5. Now he has no need to check that last security because Metal Grey X will crash it. But the fact that he's not instantly attacking with Agumon X tells me he does not have he either doesn't play it or he doesn't have the Blitz Omnimon in his hand. And then he just passes. I guess he didn't really have a great way to end the turn. Trashing my last security, which is a Fangmon. I promote the Soul Lugar, gain 1 from AG, and now I think I have everything I need. I just need to be careful of the Black War X's effect. Because I didn't have a Digimon to delete, he has the ability to delete my Digimon with the lowest play cost when one of my Digimon unsuspends. So I just need to make sure that I have something else when Fenrir goes to unsuspend. I don't want my Fenrir dying to Black War X's effect. So I'm just making sure to read here. So I'm going to... Now, I'm declaring attack right now, but first I need to Mind Link AG, because if you don't Mind Link AG, a lot of this doesn't really work. So I immediately snap Digivolve there, and then I realize, oh, wait a minute, no, I need to Mind Link before I declare that attack. My opponent's nice guy, lets me do that. I Digivolve into Fenrir, and then I play 3 Black Gatomons with Fenrir's when Digivolving effect. I Alliance one of them to make Fenrir 18k. Because Black War, I believe, was 17. I unsuspend, and I'm attacking security here. And Black War X now can delete one of my Digimon with the lowest play cost since I unsuspended. Yep, his once per turn when a Digimon becomes unsuspended, I may delete one with the lowest play cost. So he only really has one choice here. I have played 3 Black Gatomons, so one of the Black Gatomons gets nuked by Black War X, and I'm swinging for 2 checks at 18. And first check is a Greymon. And the last check is Black War X. And I swing Fenri-Luga. I'll suspend the Black Gato for Alliance. And then Fenrir's effect, I will delete the Agumon X in order to unsuspend. And this is swinging 18k for game. And I think the Black War X is only 18k. Or 17k. Because I think he only put 2 ties on it. But even if he did put all 3 ties on the stack and Black War was 18k here, he would just crash with the Fenrir. And then I can analog, suspend, gain a memory hatch. And I have the Chimeramon in my hand for the 2 Black Gatos. So in either situation, even if he saw the future and he put all 3 3k DP boosts on this Black War X, I had the game here. Hopefully the gameplay you witnessed was enough to convince you that Fenri-Lugamon is a very strong deck to look forward to in BT-14. If you liked the video, leave a comment and let me know what decks you would like to see next. Until next time, best of luck in all your games.